Hey guys, I'm Andrew and welcome to the weekend here on Taekwondo Step by Step. Have you ever wondered, because I have, why it is that women's and men's shirts button up from the opposite side? It's kind of strange, isn't it? Well, there is a reason for it. What happened was, men, they buttoned up. Their buttons were usually on the right-hand side. It's just so that it's easy for them to button. Now, a long time ago, what happened was women usually didn't dress themselves, or well-to-do women didn't. And so the servant would be dressing them. Now, so that it's easy for the servant to dress them, then they put the buttons on the opposite side, on the left-hand side. So that is now why we have women on the left and men on the right. Pretty cool, hey? Anyway, let's now practice everything that we did from the beginning of this week as we run through it and Master Lee and his demonstration. Let's get right into it now, shall we?
It's that time again to practice the forms, the fundamentals to practical Taekwondo. I hope all of you will get up from your seats and follow along.
경기 준비 봄새색 팔짱 구해왔어
Okay, this is where we'll be finishing for today. And in our last session, we stopped from here, the Taegeuk 턱치기. From here now, you balance on your left leg and turn your body to the other side, like this. And then shifting your stance, you get ready for the sonnal makki by having the top of your right hand facing up and the left hand facing down. You complete the block by making a big arc like this. And then immediately, you follow through with a punch while taking a half a step forward. You need to remember not to draw your right hand back, but instead, you punch from where your right hand is. Okay, this is where we left off last time. What we'll be learning for today is to follow up on the punch with an ap-chagi with your right leg. A tricky thing about this move is to kick and then set your foot back to where it was without losing your balance. After the kick, you pull your left leg back to quickly go into the beom-seogi. This move is intended to avoid an attack, like this. Okay, before we begin with the new moves, let's review what we learned last time. We left off from here, the beom-seogi and the patangson 몸통막기. From here, you balance yourself on your right leg, and shifting direction, you go into a Wenbal. One reminder is that the left foot should be set at about half a foot's length to the left from the right toe, and then completing the form, you do a sonnal makki. This will bring you to a rather unstable posture, but it's okay because you'll go through with an ap-chagi on the face.
Well guys, hope you got everything that we've done for the first part of the week. But if you didn't, it's a bit of a problem, but make sure you don't miss what we're going to show you now from Thursday and Friday. Let's get right into it.
Okay, as always, we'll warm up with the patterns. the essential tool for actual application. I've told you before that the beginning and the ending coexist for each pattern, right? For instance, the first pattern was the beginning of the Taegeuk series, and Taegeuk 8장 is the end. But there are other patterns in Taekwondo, meaning beginning and endings alternate with the philosophies of each pattern.
자리가 경계 준비 품새 108장 구경해 마시오.
Alright, this is where we left off, the beom-seogi sonnal makki, and then what followed was the ap-chagi and the subsequent punch to the sternum. So from here, you make the kick like this with your left leg. You have to be careful in maintaining your balance. And then as you set your foot down, you wind up for the punch. You punch his sternum. If you back off from the kick in order to wind up for the punch, you not only waste time, but also may lose your balance. After the punch, you pull the leg toward you and do the patangson 몸통막기, like this. Okay, it's time to practice the patterns. You've all heard of 천지인 before, right? Meaning the sky, earth, and man. Man is at the center of the other two, meaning we have the power to harmonize the two for our improvement. This is some of the philosophies of Taekwondo. Now let's go into Taegeuk 8장.
경계 준비 108장 구경해 마시오.
It's up to here that we've learned last time. In our previous session, we practiced this dance, the Wenbal. One reminder, not to spin around like this, which is not the right way. The right way is to shift your left foot to the right, like this, and then spin around. This will become the Oreunbal, right? As soon as you complete the step, you follow through with the sonnal makki, with a big wind-up. And then with your extended foot, which is the right foot, you make the ap-chagi, and then setting your foot down, you follow up with a punch. One thing to remember is not to draw your fist back. You just punch from where you are. And then afterwards, you draw your foot back to go into the Oreunbal. And then you do the patangson makki like this.
So how do you feel, guys? Confident? I hope so. Anyway, you're into the weekend now, but before you go, one more little trivia fact. Tell me, do you know where that appliance that we use every day, the hairdryer, do you know where that comes from? Well, it's apparently a cross between the vacuum cleaner and the electric mixer. Well, I didn't make that up. That came from a book. So if you don't believe me, you go and read the book yourself. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you again next Monday. See ya!